This past weekend, I went to the Sonic Symphony in San Francisco. I saw the initial announcement of the world tour last year, a few tweets here and there, and even skimmed through a few vlogs. I honestly didn't know what to expect, but boy, did I live and learn. Going into the event, I honestly just expected about an hour or so of arrangements from just, the classic games soundtracks. Now, that sounds like a pretty solid event if you ask me, but that's not what we got with the Sonic Symphony at all. I was blown away with just how much more the show was. The fans showed out. The various cosplays of Sonic characters, all the people that were repping merchandise from various brands. You could just immediately feel the passion for Sonic that almost everyone there had as you walked into the place. And this is coming from somebody who has been to, anime conventions as well as Smash Bros. Tournaments. Oh my god! Not gonna lie, something about this fan base just hits a little different for me. No, that's actually sick, bro.
I literally made them last night.
Really?
I was desperately trying to find something that would be vaguely ring-shaped to put them on my wrist.
My gosh. Wait, what'd you use for the rings?
Wood, actually.
Really?
They're wood.
Oh my gosh.
I painted them.
The first hour of the show was the orchestra's performance of various arrangements from not just the classics like I kind of expected, but games from all Sonic eras. Whether you're a classic fan, adventure fan, boost era fan, there was something for everybody. Except one game in particular that technically didn't fall in any of those categories I just listed. Yes, the one game that got snubbed from the whole thing was Sonic Lost World. That one surprised me. I guess you could say Lost World's not popular for really anybody. Even the more controversial games that get their fair share of criticism, like Sonic 06, there's a crowd out there that loves Sonic 06, but I don't know, can you really say who goes around saying, yeah, my favorite Sonic game was Lost World? I don't know of any. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting that Lost World was the one mainline game out of all of them, besides maybe Boom Rise of Lyric if you count that just wasn't included in any part of a performance. I don't know. Anyways, aside from Lost World, yes, there is something for everybody in the show. Not only that, the show got pretty creative. They didn't just go with the cookie cutter linear path for the arrangements to just go in chronological order of when the game's released. Sonic 1 songs, Sonic 2 songs, Sonic 3 songs, then move on. It didn't go like that. It started like that a little bit with the first few classic games, but then they switched it up a bit. They even kind of stopped going strictly off of game. They kind of started mixing up the segments a little bit. There was even a Chow Garden segment, which I would have to say was definitely my favorite part of the show. Sam procrastinates. You're probably not watching this, but if you are, your editing was insane, dude. Now, if you're Sam and you're tasked with putting together the gameplay visuals for a show like this, all you really are required to do is just, you know, throw together little gameplay clips of each corresponding game, slap on some fade transitions, and then you're done. But no, Sam really, and I mean really, went above and beyond with this. He really added like that little bit of Sonic charm into the gameplay visuals. You know, despite the segment they were on, he would use clips from multiple games. Use of the Sonic Origins cutscenes really made some of the moments from the show feel cinematic. There were moments where he did super smooth transitions between gameplay clips, where he would actually switch characters between the two clips. There's one example where he went from Mighty to Ray when he was on the little conveyor belt section on Studiopolis. I don't know if I have footage for that, but I'm putting it on the screen. But my absolute favorite moment from any of the gameplay clips had to be the underwater section on Chemical Plant. Who knew acting in gameplay footage was a real thing? Because when I tell y'all how well Sam and Kenny reenacted probably everyone's first experience on that section of Chemical Plant Zone Act 1. And then to top it off, they perfectly timed them getting out the water when both their drowning countdowns hit 0. Y'all realize the skill that actually takes? That's just an insane amount of dedication, so I definitely wanted to highlight Sam's editing as well as the rest of the editors for the visuals throughout the show. Again, it truly added to the charm that I knew a show like this would have, you know, thrived off of. Now, you remember what I said at the beginning of the video, right? Going in, I was expecting, you know, just a calm hour of, you know, a nice orchestra show. I don't know. That's, for whatever reason, what I had in mind. So I need you to really put yourself in my shoes. The orchestra finishes I'm Here from Sonic Frontiers. That's obviously the most recent Sonic game as of now, so I'm obviously thinking that's probably the end of the show. The orchestra stands up to give their bow and embrace the audience. I'm glancing back towards the balcony exit, kinda sorta, you know, getting ready to leave. And all of a sudden, I look at the screen, the lights are on, it says 20-minute intermission. Sonic Symphony, what are you cooking? That's right. They gave us an additional hour of a rock and roll segment featuring all the best vocal tracks from the franchise. happens about halfway through the rock and roll segment, straight up felt like a Smash Bros. Reveal trailer. The one and only Jun Senoue comes out on the stage and starts performing. What? I want to highlight the closing 2 songs of the show. Apparently, based on the tour date and location, each show has a few exclusive arrangements to it. Well, I think for the San Francisco show, it only made perfect sense to highlight the one and only Escape from the City. And that's just what they did. And with them having brought the SA2 vibe to life with that, the show very naturally ended with, sure enough, Live and Learn. So yes, overall, what did I think of the Sonic Symphony? If you're a Sonic fan, this is an event you absolutely don't want to miss. If there's a show near you, make the trip, it's 100% worth it. I'd even take a friend or two with me, even better if they're a Sonic fan. I will say for me, I did pull up to the show solo, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think if I had some homies with me, it would have hit even more than it did. So yeah, I'd try to go as a group, definitely. But yeah, that's my experience at the Sonic Symphony. I 100% want to go to more events like this. I may even end up going to a follow-up tour date for the Sonic Symphony at a different location. Who knows? But yeah, I want to go to more events like this, IRL, conventions, and whatnot. So yeah, if there are any that you suggest, actually, let me know in the comments below. But thank you all for watching. That'll do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.